Hello Hoggesher, this is Aaron Myers with your Parsha update of Lecha. Now today we're going to talk about some interesting news that was found a while ago about this guy named Avram. Now this guy named Avram was told to walk 400 miles from his house, where he lived, to the land of Canaan. Clearly that is a great distance, and someone walking that long would have some really big calf muscles. I mean, even Usain Bolt could probably not even walk that long. Anyways, so as he was walking, he came across Canaan, and there was a little sign on the door that kind of said, "Please don't come, there's a famine." So, after reading this, he clearly found out that this was not the place to go, and had to keep going on. Now, along with him was Sarai, his wife, and Lot, his nephew. Now, Lot was probably getting annoying after a while. Maybe he started asking, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" Now, after all this time, they finally got to Egypt. And in Egypt, there's the Pharaoh, there's all his guards, and with a woman as beautiful as Sarai, clearly Avram did not want to get killed, so he pretended to be Sarai's brother, I guess you could say. And then she got captured by the Pharaoh and was taken into his custody until God heard her complaining. I mean, if anyone was taken by a man and captured without consent, clearly they'd be complaining. And after this plague came along, Pharaoh's like, "Okay, even though you're pretty, I guess I'll let you go back to your husband." So, actually, he did not say husband, he said brother, because they did not know that he indeed was her husband. After she was brought back to her husband, she was then told to go with Avram and Lot to go leave. But in their ingenious wisdom, their shepherds got in an argument about whose sheep was whose, and they decided to split apart. Knowing the promise with God needed Lot to be taken part of, they decided to go get Lot with a small army, about 300 people, and to go take him back. Now during this time, Avram's son, Ishmael, was born. Now you might be thinking, "Oh, Sarai had a baby, that's lovely," but actually it wasn't Sarai. It was Sarai's servant, Hagar. Now, after all that was going on, God talked with Abraham, because now his name was not Avram, it was Abraham. Because all the things that was going on, he probably felt really bad about this. He was like, "Okay, I'll make it up to you, I'll change your name to Abraham, and change Sarai's name to Sarah." So, after all this occurred, they had an extremely long day, or however long you would call it back in those times. Now, this is the abridged version of the Parsha. I mean, I know you wouldn't want me to sit here for hours upon hours telling you exactly what happened, word by word. But I hope you enjoyed this week's Dvar, and please join next week for the next Dvar. Thank you, Hoggesher. Have a good day.